Alrighty guys, back with a quick little update on the Escape. Now I know I just made one like a week ago, but I'm actually going to be going out of town again for at least a week, maybe more. So I figured I would get an update video before that happens. I won't be taking this car, I'll be going to someone else. But this car is going to be doing a bit of traveling tomorrow in the next few days. It's probably going to do at least 500 miles, roughly. But yeah, here it is. Here's the update. And today I have a better mindset of what I'm going to say rather than the last update video. That was kind of just thrown together real fast. But here it is. Yesterday I actually decided to clay bar the car for the second time, which the first time I clay barred it was just kind of half-assed. Now I actually went around the whole entire car, did the whole entire car. It turned out really, really good. And then after I clay barred it, I waxed it with Meguiar's Gold Clay. That is by far the best store-bought wax, at least in my opinion, you can get. So yeah. It really shined up the paint. It looks really good now that it was clay bar, and it's pretty much restored to factory. I mean, it looks pretty good. It's really, really smooth, and it turned out really good for the age. So here it is, all clean and detailed. The plastic up here is holding up pretty good. No peeling or anything. I really do like the black now that I have got a chance to at least like see it and all that stuff. So I'm glad I did that. Looks pretty good. And over here, up to the paint, the clear coat chipping. It's not really fade, it's just clear coat chipping. A little bit more is chipped away, but I'm thinking if it gets bad enough, I'm going to take it into a paint shop and have them like tape this all off and just redo this all in clear coat if it gets bad enough. And then most of the Escapes you see do have the hood deflector and the rain guards right there. And so I'm just gonna find one in a junkyard eventually that has the hood deflector, and I'll just take it off and get it for cheap. So no rush there. I don't even know if I want a hood guard, really. I mean, it's a love-or-hate relationship for me. But anyways, down here to the wheels. The fronts, they are 16-inch alloy wheels. These are my favorite wheels for the Escape. And there's another design that looks pretty similar I do like, but I've always liked the center cap design. But yeah, the fronts are Goodyear integrities. Like I said, they do need to be replaced eventually. I was calling it Bell Tire and Discount Tire, and I can get the General Grabbers, which I probably will end up getting the same brand. That's going to run me around $300, so we'll have to see. Which I could get them now if I wanted to, but I just want to wear those out as much as I can, because they have a little bit of bite left, but I do hydroplane pretty bad. So I could rotate them, but you know, it's just the thing, you got to jack the car up and rotate them, and it's just, I'm kind of lazy. So if I ever do the calipers and brakes, that's when I'll rotate them. And then, as you can see, I did put a sticker there. And the back is just a really clean looking design. I really do like this car and the combination. I was thinking about straight piping it, but I'm just really unsure right now, because I went around the YouTube videos again, and I listened to a straight pipe Escape, and it sounded kind of raspy, like there was a hole in the muffler. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. And I don't like this exhaust. It's an aftermarket exhaust. It kind of just hangs there. Like, it just looks odd. You can just look at it and tell that's not stock, but I might get a tip on it or cut it back a little bit. We'll see. But if you do cut it back, it will burn a hole in this, because I've seen these burned holes in them. So I guess I'd rather have it pointing down rather than up. So yeah. Then if you saw my last video, I was actually on YouTube browsing, and then I noticed this roof rack did more than what it looks like it can do. You basically just turn this black handle right here, and you lift up, and you just literally pull right out. And it's like a tie-down attachment, so you can tie down your kayaks or bikes or whatever. I've never seen it used before, so I thought that was really neat. I mean, I'm never going to use it, but it just looks pretty cool. I mean, it's cool that it can do that, I guess. So, walk around here. And I am going to be ordering new brakes for this. They're slotted and crushed drilled. I do need to get those done. I keep saying I'm going to order them, but I'm going to order them after this video. So they'll be back when I get back from my vacation. So yeah, here's the outside. So I guess we'll go to the interior now. It's not too much to go over, but sorry about that, guys, lost you there, but I did detail the interior and such. So here it is. The leather seats, I did clean them and condition them again. They turned out really good. I mean, the leather is definitely getting softer since I've owned them, and that's a good thing. The Mariner floor mats, I did power washes at the car wash. And here's the subwoofer wire from the previous owner. I'm just gonna take all the wiring out and redo it. Me and my buddy are gonna do that. I have the wiring kit and everything already. It's just a matter of when we're gonna get it done. So yeah, that'll be fun. It's just pretty easy. These panels just come right off. So yeah. So we'll go on the inside now. And since I don't need the key to look at the odometer, here it is. 138,932 miles. Now I'm definitely gonna roll over 139 tomorrow. Maybe even today. I don't think today, but probably tomorrow. That's how far I've gone in the tank of gas, 285.1 miles. I definitely need to get gas after this video. The light isn't on yet, but it will be. Here's the steering wheel. It is leather wrapped in the perforated stuff. I do like it. I mean, it feels alright. I mean, it could be worse. So, yeah. Door panels, the junkyard door panels I got, we all know that. And they're holding up very good. I mean, obviously, they're just molded plastic, for Christ's sake. But, yeah, they're doing pretty good. The front speakers down there are Pioneers. They're the ones I had in my Taurus, and they sound really good when you have them cranked up. Except, when you do have it cranked up a bit, you can definitely hear the back speakers do get distorted because they are the stock. So, I may look into getting the mock setup or just the Pioneer stuff in the back. So, we'll see. We'll start it up real fast just so you can hear the motor, or the engine, or whatever you want to call it. The intake. Let's leave the car running, I suppose. We'll turn, is the fog lights on? I can't tell. I think they're on now, but yeah, we'll pop the hood down here, and here's down here I organized, this is basically my car wash cup holder and my miscellaneous change. Some napkins down here, spoon from Wendy's, and just your other stuff. Charger. This holds my phone. It just clips right into here. It works all right, but I do have my Mophie case on, so it never really holds. 4x4 air conditioning works pretty good. I would recharge it. There may be a leak. It just gets a little cool when you're on the highway, but regular cruising speeds, it's ice cold, so really cold actually. Head unit. This does pop out for, like, say USB or whatever. Let's see, you have the 4-speed automatic, which it does pretty good. It was rebuilt. I mean, you can definitely tell it was rebuilt, but it's not bad at all. No problems with that yet. The auto-dimming mirror up here, it is 73 degrees out. We're facing northwest. It does have HomeLink as well. You can turn the power or the auto-dimming off and the compass off if it's too bright at night, which it never is. There's the receiver for the remote start. Fan mirror is not lit, but there's your 4x4 instructions. I do have my glasses up there, which I have never lost, so they're my lucky glasses. Garage door opener is up there because I just never programmed it. Center console right here. Just have some other miscellaneous stuff in there, which I never really open. It's just kind of like a junk drawer, basically. The padding has receded on this, so I may go to the junkyard eventually and just replace this whole thing, or I may try to refinish it. Who knows at all? So, e-brake. Passenger seat looks pretty good. Minimal wear. Down here to the glove box, you know, just all my paperwork and such. So that is actually not the window sticker, that's from the Focus. I just took all the paperwork out of that because the guy wasn't concerned. So if he didn't ask for the paperwork, I just took it with me because I don't want my address and all that stuff going with the new owner, just to say something were to happen to the car right after he got it. Who knows? And my mom saw the Focus the other day, guys. Just a little update there. It is in my town, and we can see it. So if I do see it, I will get a video of it and just show you guys. So I'm glad I'm able to just see it driving around, I guess. But yeah, the guy does live on a dirt road though, so the car probably will not last too long in the condition it is in, as far as rust wise. But yeah, here's the trunk. It's definitely getting packed now for this weekend's events, but for the most part, it's just basic trunk stuff. I mean, I literally have not gotten to this yet. I probably should reorganize the tank before we go. But just gloves and tire shine, and just there you go. Because I'll pull this over. So, and there actually is a 12-volt outlet back here, which works out. It works. So I'm glad that works, because now I have 2 working outlets in my car rather than the one where the cigarette lighter is. That doesn't even work. So yeah. Then the glass does pop as well. Everyone knows that. And we'll come to the rear. This side is the clean side, so check that out. Right here, as you can see, this rust hole, I just literally sprayed primer over it just because, why not? Because race car, that's why. But back here, the vinyl seats are in good condition. The floor mats, I never really cleaned them. I only cleaned them when I got it, and so yeah. Lumbar does work on this, and it works really good. It's actually a really big lumbar, which I always leave it back, so yeah. Back seats holding up pretty good. I've had this car packed, and you can't really tell it's full, people. The car has regular power. Nobody complains about the back seat room like some of them did with the Focus. But this is just about average. Dual mat pockets, cup holders, which these are very odd to take out. They're like, make a really weird noise, but they're there and they're just dirty. There's the front. I would like a sunroof, but I've just gotten used to the fact that I don't have a sunroof now. So get out of this, door panels, and I probably will replace the speakers, as I said. Just seeing how the car runs and all for the time being. Passenger side, there's really no signs of rust or anywhere. It's just down here on these door lips, and it's not as bad as the camera shows it, but I don't care about this rust. As long as these plastics cover up the rust, I really do not care, because it's a Northern Michigan car. It's gonna have rust. So passenger side, headliner is clean too. This molding does fall down occasionally. I don't know why. Maybe it's from the wiring from like the mirror or something, who knows. Anyways, I do think the left headlight is out. Headlights, fog lights. There's just a loose connection. It's not really out, so pop this. It's probably gonna be hot, so just excuse the camera angle. And basically, to make the headlight turn on again, you just kind of jiggle the wire back there, and it comes right back on. So there you go. Motor, it's doing pretty good. No complaints. It's got good power. I mean, good passing power. Everything. Air intake sounds pretty good. See if I can. I don't know where I. There's a way. I was doing it the other day. So it sounds pretty good. So we'll shut that. And guys, that's gonna be about it. So I mean, if you do have any questions, just drop them down below. So like and all that stuff. As usual, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you all later. Alrighty guys, we're back with a quick little test drive on the Escape now. I just made the update videos, so I don't know if I'm going to make this a separate video or I'm going to clip it in. Who knows, but let's get started. I will put that window up so the wind noise doesn't get too bad, but just get started. Just use the air conditioning, I suppose. Keep that off the microphone. Gas light still hasn't come on yet. That's a good thing. I've been driving on red all day and it hasn't come on, so. I get roughly 300 miles on a tank, which is good. I think it's a 15-gallon tank. I'm not sure though, so. Have this up here. I don't know why I have it up here. I just occasionally put my phone up there, but I'll probably take it down. I don't know why, but whatever. There's the air. It's getting cold now. It takes a minute to cool down, like really cool, but once it gets cool, this will fucking freeze you out. I mean, it really surprised me because it was actually colder than my Focus. That's only occasionally though, but it's still pretty cool though. Is it going to be a bitch? Maybe not. Oh, cool. It's always terrible turning out of there. As far as road noise, this car is actually pretty quiet. The only thing I really notice is maybe these window deflectors may muffle the wind a bit, but for the most part, the car is pretty quiet, surprisingly. Cruising about 80 on the highway, sits at right around 2,500 RPM, so that's pretty good. I mean, the car's best gas mileage is when you're going on the highway around 75, 80. City, this thing is just, it drinks. What can you say? But I'm definitely going to be happy when wintertime comes around and I'm not sliding all around all over the place. That's the main reason I bought this car, just so I can have a good 4x4, because I'm not dealing with winter. Fuck that, man. Never gets old, but I don't do that too often. But I also wanted to say one thing. I made a 0 to 60 video, and the battery light came on, and I forgot to mention it in the video, but I'm going to tell you now. The battery light came on because the wire on the battery, the tension on the negative, I believe it's the negative, it's very tight, and now when you step on it, the motor vibrates. I think that's with all motors, they move, but the motor moved and jerked on the wire and it made it loose. So I have to find a way to loosen that up. It's only when you step on it and go over like jumps, I guess, like dirt roads with like little hills. That's only when I noticed it. So I gotta find a way to loosen that wire up, because it's really tight and there's no way as of right now, there's no way I can tell how to loosen that up. So if I do lose power, it's just gonna shut all the electronics off in the car. The motor will still stay running, but it's not the alternator, thank God. At least as far as I'm concerned, it's not the alternator. That's what I got from the tight wires. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, because you don't need to see me drive through my neighborhood. It's really no big deal. But hey guys, I'm gonna thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you all later.